Oh my gosh. This is what I've been missing from driving a manual transmission. What in the world? This is, nope, too fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Morning partners, how are you guys doing today? Well, today is going to be a superiorly extra golden day because I'm taking a look at this golden Toyota MR2. Oh, it's so good. But anyway, before we take a look at the golden MR2, let's just take a look at a 30-second history session. So 3, 2, 1, whoop!
The Toyota MR2 was the only mid-engine sports car that Toyota made. It had 3 generations and its production ran from 1984 to 2007. And the MR2 stands for mid-engined, rear-wheel drive 2-seater. Just in case you were wondering. But Toyota designed the MR2 to be both fun and affordable. And as the years went on, Toyota improved the MR2 from the Mark I to the Mark II and the Mark III, each version better than the other. Today we take a look at the last hurrah from what is, in my opinion, one of the greatest affordable sports cars ever made.
So this is the Toyota MR2, the Mark III, and this is actually a 2000 model. So now from Toyota we have the GT86, and I think that's pretty much the only sports car they make. And so this is a rare breed because I hardly ever see any of these. And the first thing you notice when you stand close to this car is, oh my goodness, how tiny this thing is. It is so small. In fact, I have a 370Z, and when I put this car next to the 370Z, the 370Z literally looks like a monster. But anyway, even though this car is a Mark III from 2000, it still looks pretty much like it belongs today, if that makes any sense. So it still looks very modern. We're gonna get into some things that are really interesting about this car because there's a lot of them. So let's get into the first one. So the first thing you notice is just how tiny this car is. It is so small. Just look at the size. Like, my head is literally at the hood, if that makes any sense, but it's just really small. I just really like these headlights and how they look like eggs. Looking at them makes me kind of hungry. But I just like how they look. And this car just looks modern. I go, there's a lot of bugs. That's gross. Another thing I really like is just these vents that Toyota put here. It makes it look really nice, but also it's functional because this, again, is a mid-engined sports car. And so the engine is pretty much sitting kind of like here, around here. And so Toyota put that there in order to be able to cool the engine. Another thing I really find really funny about this car is just how tiny these wheels are. They are 205s, and so they are really tiny. And it also has 15-inch rims. These are so tiny. In comparison, my 370Z has 285s in the rear. I also really like how nice this car looks from the rear. It just looks so sporty. And because it's so low, oh, it looks so good. And again, this is where the engine is. So let's open that up real quick. Oh gosh. Sitting in the MR2, it feels really nice. Sure, there's not a lot of space, but it just feels really nice. I like how the seats feel. They hug you in well. And yeah, they just feel awesome. At the interior, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of plastics, yeah. But that's not what you're concerned about when you're buying an MR2. And also it was 90s Toyota, so you can't really knock the interior for anything. But I think it still looks not too bad. But yeah, I just really like the gauges on this car. And I also really like the center mounted tack. I think it makes the car more of a sports car because what you're concerned more about is just the revs. You don't really care how fast you're going, you just care about the revs. And the revs for this car, the red line is, I think, limited to 6,800 RPM. I also really like how easy it is for the soft top mechanism. Let me just show you guys real quick. So there's a latch here that when you put it forward, boom, that releases the soft top, and then 3, 2, 1, boom. And then there's 2 extra latches in here that you just push and boom. And that's pretty much it. So easy. Now for storage space, there's not much on the MR2. If you look behind the seat, there's like a little thing there, a little latch there that you can open, and there's like a little storage space there, and there's a little bit in front here. So storage space is not that much, but still. And it's so funny because I'm gonna show you what the front trunk looks like. Okay, so looking at this front trunk, it's so tiny. This is not even a front trunk. It's pretty much where you keep the spare tire. So I find that really, really funny. So there's pretty much a spare tire and there's no space for any other thing. So that is just really interesting. And again, just I'm not even sure I can do a trunk challenge because literally my head could just fit in there. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. This car literally feels like it's on rails, like handling left, right. Oh, it's so good. So good. I'm just weird. But yeah, this car feels awesome. Toyota, where did the magic go? I know it's back with the GT86, but still, this car handles phenomenally well. Woo! Oh my gosh. Woo! This car is so much fun. Like, the thing is that it's not even really fast. That's the best part. Like, it's not, I don't know, I've been saying this, but you don't need horsepower to have fun in a car. This car comes stock with only 138 horsepower, which in today's numbers might seem very measly and tiny. But because of how light this car weighs just about 2,000 pounds. I think it's 2,190 pounds. Because of how light it weighs, it makes it so nice to drive. The 0 to 60 in this car is about 7 seconds. And so, it feels so good. Just around the corners, everything is so flat. It does everything so well. And when this car came out, it came out with cars like the S2000, what else? The Porsche Boxster and all that. And now I understand why people like these cars a lot. It's because they are mid-engined. Because that mid-engine, the way it just, you hear it the entire time and it's a good sound. I really like how the mid-engine sounds. And you can just feel everything. The steering feels really nice. Through all the corners, you can feel everything. Oh! I have not had this much fun in the car in, I don't even know. And yes, I love my Nissan 370Z, but this, like just that manual transmission literally changes everything. And again, this car is gonna be a really good car to learn stick on because it just feels so good. One problem you're gonna have to make, or one problem that I've noticed is anytime you brake, the whole car starts vibrating. You can feel the steering wheel, but it's a little bit of an old car, so. Oh my gosh. You guys do not have any idea how much fun I'm having right now. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Let's put it into third gear. Whew. Oh my gosh. And also I've noticed when I'm driving it, if you put the throttle for a while and then you let off, you can hear little pop-pops. And even though, again, this is a 4-cylinder, this is 135 horsepower, 4-cylinder, but it feels so much more powerful than it is. Because again, that manual transmission and just how light it weighs. Oh, it feels so good. And so far I haven't stalled yet, so I'm good. Because contrary to popular belief, I can actually drive a manual.
A few inches later.
Oops, stalled. First stall, oh my gosh. Okay, can I still go? Nope. Yeah, I stalled. Pretend like you didn't see that. Just pretend like you didn't see that. But anyway, this clutch is really easy to learn and I was just not concentrating. Woo. Woo. Oh my gosh. Woo. Nope, speeding. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. What do you think, guys? This or my 370Z? Just comment in the comment section. The only thing that you might not like is I'm doing 60 now and I'm at 3,000 RPMs because again, it's a 5-speed transmission. So I wish they could have just added one more gear and then it'll have been literal gold because I love this gearbox a lot. And again, the visibility is good. I can literally see out of the sides. The only thing is that this soft top is kind of blocking a little bit of visibility at the B pillar behind me. One bad thing you have to live with is the amount of wind noise that comes into the car. Like when I've been with you guys, I've just been shouting the entire time because you can hear so much wind noise. It's like there's just so much wind noise. So the previous versions of the MR2s, the Mark II and the Mark I, were prone to snap oversteer, and that was really bad. I think I saw on an article that Jalopnik wrote that it was considered, or can it be considered, one of the most dangerous cars ever made. Because snap oversteer was really bad, but this car literally fixes all of those problems. And just driving this car now, I feel so safe. I literally don't feel like I'm gonna spin out and die anytime soon. Knock on wood. Woo! Oh my gosh, I love this car. Wow, I don't know how many times I've said that, but I genuinely do love this car. So good, so good. I got you. Bam, 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 bam. Ow! If I own this car, that's probably the only song that I'll be playing on the CD changer thingy. You're a really good car. And again, this car has 125,000 miles. And because it's a Toyota, I believe it's probably gonna run forever. I love this car. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. The MR2 is an amazing car, and for your money, you're pretty much getting one of the best sports cars you can first buy, if that makes any sense. And for your money, you're pretty much getting a complete package here. So you're getting the rear wheel drive, you're getting the mid-engine. It's an amazing sports car. You're getting the height. It's so low and it has the profile. And fitting a spoiler and some other things on this car would literally look like a modern, like even supercar even. And I just love this car. I love the looks. I love how it sounds. I love the engine, the way it handles. And I just love everything about this car. The manual transmission, even though the manual transmission has a little bit of problems, it's just awesome how amazing it is. And it's so awesome how smooth the shifts are. A storm has literally begun, so I can't really continue this video anymore. But I will catch you guys on the next Golden Drive. See ya. Woo!